We kind of have the perfect storm right now in San Diego real estate for a couple reasons. One, interest rates have been coming down, and that is great for buyers. Inventory has increasing, which is great for buyers, and for sellers, prices are still increasing and inventory is still kind of low. I'm Kimo Quantz with Whissel Realty Group. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let's break down what is going on in San Diego real estate right now. Let's break down what's going on in the real estate market for May 2024. What we are seeing is inventory is increasing, right? For a buyer, that is great. Inventory increasing year over year is right about 22%. First thing we want to talk about is new listings. So new listings are up year over year about 22%. So we're seeing an increase of homes that are coming onto the market. So that happens for a couple reasons. We see that normally about this time of year, spring, heading into summer selling season. So the new listings are up, and so for buyers, that means they're gonna have more options, right? They get 20%, basically more options of houses to be able to look at and choose from. The next thing we look at is pending sales. While pending sales are up, we're seeing it only about 1%, 1.2% to be exact. And so that is up. There's still kind of that break between and gap between the 22% of new listings that are going on the market and then only 1.2% are actually going pending. There's a lot of good in that with the buyers, right? The inventory is increasing. But we're going to talk about why that's good for the sellers too here in just a minute. The next thing we're going to look at is average and median home sale price. Okay, so on one hand, we'll look at the month, what this month did versus last year. And the next part we also look at is basically kind of year to date where we're at. And what we're seeing is for sellers, right? Sellers, the sale price is up around 12% for both median and average pricing. So that's, roughly, right? Anywhere between mid 11 to a little bit over 12%. So for sellers, we're seeing that increase in pricing. But what's great is for the buyers is we're seeing the interest rates drop, and they obviously, change daily. But right now we're seeing some downward trajectory that is great for buyers because it opens up more ability to buy more house, right? Which opens up more ability to buy more house, which is obviously great. The next thing we look at is days on market. That is basically when a house hits the market to when it's under contract with a buyer and closes. So we're actually seeing those days come down. So things are selling a little bit quicker right now. So even though everything is selling a little bit quicker, we still look at the inventory, which is great for a buyer, right? So the new listings is going up. We have that disparity in that gap we talked about between new listings and what's actually going pending. So we are seeing homes for sale up about 30% from last year. So while the inventory is up for sellers, this is great news still for you because we are still way low on our inventory availability, and that's why you're still seeing some of those price increases. Lastly, homes for sale overall, right? We have the new listings that are hitting market, we have the ones that were still on the market, and so we're talking about the whole chunk of everything that is for sale. We're seeing that up about 30% in what's available, which is great for the buyers, right? You have more options. But for you sellers, we are still at a low inventory, which is why you're still seeing these increases, at 12% or whatever from the price of houses that they're selling for. So in conclusion, we have a lot of options for both buyers and sellers. If you need help navigating this market and really understanding things for your situation and your goals, please do not hesitate to reach out to us at Whissel Realty Group. My name is Kimo Quantz. We look forward to working with you and hitting your goals.